Hey Dee, thanks for joining me. And I'm here tonight to speak about a track called Investigator. So first and foremost, I'm just going to post a little chat here for a sec. And yes, this track is playing in the background. I'll turn it up for a second. Hey there, Carfine Games and Net Diva Amy. Thank you for joining me tonight. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna turn this down a bit. So this is Ona Indigo coming here live from Oakland, California in my home studio tonight. And this is my Friday Night Live series, and it's part of my project called No Accordion. And our mission is celebrating diversity by amplifying extraordinary creative voices to form a deeper understanding and connection that provokes equal opportunity for all, transforming fear, anxiety, anger, and hatred into love, compassion, creativity, and sensitivity. We want to spark inquiry and raise awareness and encourage mindfulness. So that's our mission. And what I also want to do is that I'm running a contest. We're running a contest this week. It ends on Tuesday. And it's you can find it via Facebook or my Instagram. I've also put it in the comments. And what you do is you enter this contest to a win. Well, first prize, you get a sage bundle. This is homegrown sage I grew in my garden in Oakland. You get the Surrender LP, which has a track, Goodness Rise Again. We're celebrating the second anniversary, and it's signed on the back. And then you get a embroidered gold golden ratio patch. It's gold, black, and silver. This is the first prize you win, and then there's also a chance. There's quite a few runner-ups that win just a signed CD. So please look and go ahead and join that contest. Should be fun. So we're going to talk today about this song called Investigator, which is interesting. Yeah, and this is Pride Month. So we are going to be focusing on different aspects of pride. And I am an affectionate person, and I'm affectionately both, to men and women. And this was a difficult thing for my ex-husband. And first, I just want to look at this concept of jealousy. Like, I was just thinking about it today. Like, what is jealousy? And I was thinking, well, how does it show up for me? I think it's, it's an emotion. It's like, it's a feeling that I feel. And it doesn't feel good. It is not good to feel. It is uncomfortable. But, the gut thing, it's some kind of emotional, not feeling that good. And then there's this wanting what others have, be it in material goods, in appearance, physical being, in relationships, in mental capacities. There's a type of I call it like an envy, a desire to be somebody else. So those are some of the core things that came up for me about jealousy. And then what can this emotion do? Like it can cause us to feel really not very good, feel awful, actually. We can get paranoid. We can be mean. We can be vindictive. We can hurt others. We can make up stories. We can get confused. It's complicated, this emotion, jealousy, this process here. And I've definitely experienced jealousy. And I feel that we've all encountered jealousy during the time, but it's also, what do we decide to do with it when we feel this jealousy? I think that's what's most important. Like, I'm not sure if we'll ever completely get rid of the jealousy or those uncomfortable feelings. And sometimes jealousy is a lot also wrapped up in our trigger. but it's what we do with this uncomfortable feeling of jealousy. Do we act on it, or do we heal from it? So a little backstory, I definitely have encountered some intense jealousy in my life. I've felt jealousy, and also just from partners or family members. So briefly, I grew up with a mother who was very jealous of me and competed for the attention of my not very available father. And it took years to sort this out with my mother, who didn't really even understand that she'd behaved in the way she had to me as a child until she got into therapy when I was in my 20s. But when she did discover that, she decided she wanted to work through that with me, and it did help our relationship. But it took years of unpacking. And it really did my head in as a kid to think that my parent could have ever been jealous of me. Like, I can understand jealousy in other relationships, between partners or even friends, but the parent-child relationship seemed really odd. But then I kind of followed that and ended up, marrying a man who was quite a clingy and jealous man. And at first, when I got that attention from him, I think I really loved it. And I felt really loved and wanted, but after a while, I began to feel suffocated by it as well. And this song, Investigator, I actually wrote for him in 2010. And when he heard the song, he asked me if the song was about him. I mean, he knew that the song was about him. Hey there, Lydia, nice to see you. And the song, some of the main concepts behind it is like, you stop projecting your feelings. You're not actively listening to me, and you're just putting words into my mouth. I mean, he used to grill me every time I'd come home late from a gig or hanging with friends. And I would have to spend a lot of time explaining in every detail what I did. This was exhausting, especially late at night. It got to the point of so much jealousy and paranoia that he no longer heard what I said. He already answered his own question to me in his mind as I was speaking. So that mode of our communication completely fell down. So when it finally got to this point where even when we tried to have conversations, even if they were started by him with a question, he wasn't listening to my answer because he'd all made up in his mind what the correct answer was. And I realized when we got to this point that I'd hit a brick wall and we were going to get absolutely nowhere. And that's when it finally, dawned on me that it was very much time to end the marriage. And I'd say, jealousy is a very potent and dangerous emotion, and, respect it and handle it with care. So I'm going to flip you over for a sec and show you some, first some images of let's see. Of the giveaway. Let's put you over here. Okay, so the giveaway, there's the surrender bundle. And there is the the first prize. You get the CD and the patch and the sage. And there's the CD. So this is the time, I've got two key photographs from this era that a sweet friend of mine, Guy Webster, took of me. And this was the era that this song was written in. I rocked short hair for a really long time. So here's one of the images from that. So I'm going to read some of the lyrics now. I'm the investigator. Never compromise. I'm the investigator. Uncover all your lies. Investigator, summarize. Investigator, full of lies. I'll never leave any leaf unturned. I'll make sure that you get burned. I'll pick apart every word you said. Follow every move till you are dead. Follow every move till you are dead. I'm the investigator. Never compromise. I'm the investigator. Uncover all your lies. Investigator, summarize. Investigator, summarize. Full of lies. I'll not hear every word you say. Decided not to believe anyway. I'll project my thoughts and feelings. This is how I conduct my dealings. This is how I conduct my dealings. This is how I conduct my dealings. Investigator, summarize. Investigator, full of lies. Full of lies. Full of lies. So there we go. Here's some lyrics for you. Yeah, I think, the main thing, and he knew it too. It's hard not to, we had a relationship of 16 years, you get to know someone pretty darn well, and you just start second guessing them all the time. And it gets to the point where no one's listening to each other, and it's sad, but it happens, Anyways, the song is super fun and super upbeat and very playful, tongue-in-cheek, and I had a wonderful time making it. And this was my first LP and EP. Worked with Sean Inglesby on this, and he definitely wrote some of these parts and helped me record it and mix it down. So let's just let's play the track, and you know what I do? I bounce around on this thing. It'd be fun if anybody else who was on a ball right now and could just boing, boing, bounce, bounce. Anyways, here we go. Here's the song.
I'm the investigator. Never compromise. I'm the investigator. Uncover all your lies. Investigator. Summarize. Investigator. Full of lies. I'll never leave any leaf unturned. Make sure that you get burned. Pick apart every word you said. Follow every move till you are dead. Follow every move till you are dead. Follow every move till you are dead. I'm the investigator. Never compromise. I'm the investigator. Uncover all your lies. Investigator. Summarize. Investigator. Full of lies. I'll not hear every word you say. Decided not to believe
Yes. Oh, that was fun. That was pretty silly. Yeah, I just had to do that type of track for some reason. I came from that bass line. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, it kind of came out of that, and then just feeling frustrated in my relationship. So there we go. That was Investigator. And once again, I just want to remind you, please, to look and join my contest, free giveaways, to celebrate the fact that the track called Goodness Rise Again, it's the second anniversary that it's been released. And so we're giving away CDs and embroidered patch and sage here. And you can find that on my socials or also in the comments on quite a lot of these platforms that I'm going live on. So want to thank you so much. And please, I want to encourage you to come by next week. And during the week, if you want to hit me up by the socials and just say hi, that's great. Next week, we will also be looking at another track that's related to Pride Month. So here we go. Let's get some music going again. Investigator. Bye for now, everybody, and see ya next week. Investigator.